From victims demanding change to the recurring gun debate, the national discussion is echoing the aftermath of another shooting that targeted members of Congress. 8 months ago, Cronkite News reporter Noelle Lilley, who was there that day, returns to the nation's capital for this story.
As the weeks and months go by, those who survive a mass shooting still struggle to recover. I traveled back to Washington, D.C. to check on Arizona Senator Jeff Flake and others who had to duck for cover as a gunman opened fire.
In my mind, I said, those are gunshots. Those can't be gunshots.
We looked at each other and we both yelled gun, and everyone started running in different ways.
He was out there laying on the grass while we were, ducking in the dugout with gunfire above us.
June 14th began like any other morning. It was the day before the 2017 congressional baseball game, and the Republican team was practicing in Alexandria, Virginia.
9 minutes after 7 o'clock, we received a 911 call of an active shooter.
3 men from different walks of life all arrived at Eugene Simpson Stadium Park. But when 66-year-old James Hodgkinson, armed with a rifle and a handgun, stepped onto the baseball diamond, the morning quickly turned dangerous.
Everything about that morning was just a little off.
David Woodruff has lived in Alexandria for 10 years. Usually an evening runner, on this day, he decided to hit the street in the morning.
I was running down the street, down Braddock, and was coming right by the stadium here, and suddenly heard gunshots, and a series of gunshots going out and going out and going out.
Woodruff was not the only bystander searching for safety. I was there too.
Where this morning, U.S. Representative from the state of Louisiana, Steve Scalise, was shot.
I was standing near my vehicle near Leslie and Monroe, and I could hear the gunshots ring out behind me. I ducked behind my car for safety, and as I popped back up, I could see the congressmen and representatives running around on the field, ducking for safety and hiding in the dugout. Others, like Arizona Senator Jeff Flake, were much closer to the line of fire.
It was a full 8 minutes of shooting, where you have time to think. It seemed like a lot longer, I can tell you, before the shooter was taken down.
Looking back, Flake says the first thing he thought about was his family.
When bullets going over your head, you're thinking of your family. You think about what's most important to you.
While Senator Flake was not shot that day, others, like Matt and Mika, weren't so lucky.
The Sandlot, a baseball field, is supposed to be a safe haven for kids and adults and a place to play.
Mika played baseball in college and was one of the volunteer coaches for the Republican team.
There was 5 of us that were shot that day. It was Steve Scalise, myself, Bailey got shot in the leg, Griner got shot in the ankle, and then Zach Barth. I just happened to be in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Mika says his healing process has been a gradual one.
I look normal, but I look better than I feel. People that go through something like this, that get shot, it takes a long time to heal. I'll probably have 6 months to another year of PT and working out and getting back to where I was.
Mayor ALLISON SILBERBERG says this kind of violence is uncommon to a city like Alexandria.
It was shocking, it is shocking, but we immediately showed how resilient we are, and we are extremely strong as a city.
Those near the incident say progress has been made to move past this shooting.
For as bad as that 10 to 15 minutes was, everything that happened after was a miracle. I say the man above has a better plan for me and everyone else, so hopefully we can all move forward with our lives. And I'm not going to let this define me, but it's going to make me a better person as I move forward with my life.
You just find out that people are good everywhere, and they want to give you their best. And when people get hurt and go through an experience like that, it really brings out the best in everybody.
For now, it seems like everyone is looking to the future.
We have all worked to make certain that we can reclaim that, and again, make certain that this great little ballpark can go back to just simply being a great little ballpark.
Capitol Hill police officers and Alexandria police fired back at the shooter. He was later taken to the hospital where he died from his injuries. According to the FBI, law enforcement also found a piece of paper on the shooter that listed the names of 6 members of Congress. Laws have since been introduced as a direct result of this shooting. Laws such as H.R. 2951, which allows members of Congress to carry a concealed handgun anywhere in the country. Noelle Lilley, Cronkite News.